Every case in Columbus has a digital aspect to it.
The prosecutor's office now really doesn't want any cases presented to them without some, at least attempts at recovering digital evidence. My name is Detective James Howe. I'm with the Columbus Division of Police, and I'm in our Digital Forensics Unit. Our unit wasn't created until 2018, but I started actually doing digital forensics in 2012 while I was in our assault unit. I saw a need for it. We got with the prosecutor's office. They were very on board. Eventually, it kind of snowballed into a full-time position.
Everybody has a smartphone, if not multiple smartphones, and it captures their life on their phone, locations, text messages, communications, phone calls. So we're able to really put together and tell a story.
We find any way that we can to get the evidence and the truth out there to make sure the right person gets incarcerated. The DNA takes forever to get back, but it can just take a couple hours for us as far as getting back the information that we need from a phone.
We processed almost 2,000 devices last year. I believe it was 814 individual cases. Each of those cases does have multiple devices within them. In 2015, we had a homicide of a pizza delivery driver. He had received a phone call to come to a specific address. That house turned out to be in an abandoned house, and there were 3 people waiting on him as he got there. They robbed him at gunpoint and eventually shot him and killed him.
Now 18, he's charged in connection with the murder of that pizza delivery driver.
The detective immediately brought me the phone. Once I received a search warrant, I was able to use the UFED to bypass the PIN code that was on the device and extract a full physical image of the phone. And I turned it over to the lead detective, and I kind of walked him through what I had observed on the device.
They then unraveled it, like that phone call that lured 59-year-old pizza driver James Flannery to a vacant home, backtracking through carriers, social media, and email.
We eventually charged 3 different individuals. The main actor got 33 years, and the other 2 received pretty lengthy sentences as well. I think in this case, digital evidence was a crucial part right from the very beginning, and I think that's what ultimately led to them being identified, and then the rest of the case kind of come forward.
A lot of crimes are solved with digital forensics and data that we get off of device.
Without Cellebrite's tools, I don't know what we would really do. It's one of our main options that we go to extract data from phones.
This is the future of law enforcement, period. As a digital forensic detective, we can go and get as much information from lead detective for the homicide. We're there to help them out. We're there to gather that intel, let them know, and help them gain the knowledge they need for their cases. So this is where it's at.
Cellebrite. Justice accelerated.